Hey guys, welcome back. Steve has the controller right now. He's grabbing something from me in the stranded graveyard.
Because dodging the chariot's obnoxious.
Yeah.
I just got a lot of practice with it.
No, that thing is... Yeah, and we learned that... I don't understand how it doesn't block the blood loss stat. Like, how does it not block blood loss when you know, you block it with the sword, with the shield? Like, they didn't even hit you. How in the world could you possibly be affected by some blood loss?
I don't know.
How do you get that critical off on them?
Poise break. You just hit them enough with enough force, and you can get a poise break.
Hmm. Don't run out.
Yeah, but there's an enemy right around that corner. In classic Souls fashion, force you into a corner with an enemy waiting for you.
Just roll into that.
Go away.
Yeah. I found that out. In another dungeon where I ran into it. I forget which dungeon it was. I think there's one in the... No? I must be thinking of another dungeon. What? He must have been on the ceiling.
Yeah.
They do that as well.
Oh, come on.
What are you doing?
Checking to see if you had any of the things that negate blood loss. That meter was kind of high. We'll probably die around this corner anyways. Still light up, so.
I mean, this dungeon doesn't seem too bad.
We've been doing the easy parts.
Yeah, obviously. Is this what we need for our dragon stuff?
No.
Oh, one of these guys again. You know, I actually beat the one in Stormville Castle on one of the...
Two of them.
Yeah, this is another one where it'd just be nice to have Zelda. It was so easy to beat that thing in Stormville Castle with Zelda. It's like I just aggroed it, got it to I got it to come near a doorway, and then I just spammed Pebble. I think you can go right over this.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, you almost...
I forgot about that.
Hey, I recognize these guys. These are the guys from Stormville Castle. Except for in ghost form. Yeah, we should probably go back to the blood thing, because that... Without a range, that thing is terrible. I wonder why it's... Is it just that in Ash of War mode, its range is terrible?
Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, there's a chariot on this.
Yeah, but I was like trying to figure out where it was. Where the stop points are. All the way down there.
So yeah, I don't think we actually discussed why we were here. So...
No, we didn't. I'm trying to listen for the chariot.
We killed the giant dragon. And we got 5 hearts. And we leveled up some stuff. Though we do need to put more levels into Faith. Because we didn't put enough into Faith for the arcane build. But with this, so this character is going to have the dragon powers.
great.
It's only 372 souls. It's not that big a deal.
No, but it's like that crevice. It's like I was trying to figure out who was at where, and I couldn't remember. And I heard the chariot coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to grab
The spell caster for a dragon, for the dragon spells.
the seal of dragon communion, and then we also grab. While we were here, we figured we'd also grab the Erd Tree's talisman. And then there's something else here I remember, but you have to fight the boss for it. So we're gonna give the boss a try, but if it's like too one-sided, we'll just leave it for later.
Yeah, I don't have too many talismans on this guy. I didn't explore too much with this guy like what I did with the other characters.
That's fine.
I haven't been keeping track of anything I do like. So how far do we have to go down for the...
Well, we have to get past the bend, the second bend, and then we need to take that path up, and that'll get us to the seal. And then going all the way down will get us to the boss.
This is such a giant dungeon compared to the other ones I've been in.
Well, the hero dungeons are always larger.
Oh, this is a hero dungeon?
Yeah.
What makes it a hero dungeon?
Called the hero's dungeon.
Well, you said the heroes dungeons, so like this.
Well, yeah. Fuck.
You almost got out there.
Yeah. So doing that is like perfect because then you can slip right past it, and it gives you so much time to get up. Yeah, a decent chunk of this episode might just be spent in this dungeon though, guys, because it's just so expansive and you gotta be so like careful with the chariots because they're just insta death.
Yeah, that's kind of BS that they're insta-death.
Oh, just wait till you get to do the one where you have to land on top of it from a balcony.
Yeah, you've told me about that one.
I was losing my mind. Because I landed on it, but my foot was just barely off, so it touched another part of the chariot and I instantly died.
I don't know. I've tried getting onto those walking fortresses. I lost 5,000 souls for it.
There's so many good farming routes in the game, even early on, that like losing souls isn't that big a deal. Unless you're losing like a ridiculous amount.
It was only like a couple hundred of souls away from a level up at that point. That's why I was upset to lose it.
Come on, chariot.
I was about to say, are you gonna pick those up?
Leave me alone. Like you literal.
Jared's not coming.
Yeah, the moment I try to go past it is when it'll show up.
There it is. Should turn. It's not coming.
Okay, I'll go then.
Now it's coming. There it is. It was one on the other side.
It looked like it was blocked off. Sometimes they're blocked off. So it won't come until I go past it. That's annoying.
Not always. That first time it didn't.
Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. But I gotta get past that first shoe because it's just overflooded with enemies. What a nightmare. Nightmare encounter. My ears are still ringing from all the noise at work.
Mm. So, like, how much damage do those chariots do? Just infinite?
Literally, it's insta-death at any level. You could have 99 health with all the health boosting talismans and it would not matter.
Darn. So I was thinking maybe Link could tank it, because Link's my vitality boy. He's pretty beefy at this point.
Yeah, but like my character, like still my high level, like level 100 characters still get one shot by these things. Bye.
I like how we're not even like a tenth of the way through this game.
Crazy, huh?
That's one way to get down.
I am getting ganked. No. Stop that. You get me hit with this chariot. Fucker.
Why didn't you run down?
It wouldn't have mattered. I was trying to get up there before it finished turning and just dodge past it.
Yeah.
Fucking teleporting bullshit.
Man, there's a lot of cursing in this episode.
Oh yeah, we're on YouTube.
We're only like 13 minutes into this episode too.
You're gonna have to just put in beep 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 beep.
No, I'm not censoring unless it happens within the first minute. Because apparently YouTube doesn't care after the first minute, at least from what I hear.
Unless someone's like reporting the episode, but it's like a rated M game in the first place.
Yeah, well, welcome to like, hi, this is just definitely not safe for kids. No one under the age of 18. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but like,
If you're not already like swearing like and you're playing a rated M game, it's kind of weird.
I don't know. I played my first rated M game before I started swearing. As a matter of fact, my first rated M game is what caused me to yell out my first swear.
What was the game?
It's a game called Geist for GameCube. It's an old FPS shooter. I guess S stands for shooter, so I don't know why I said FPS shooter. Pretty fun game, I'd have to say. It was my friend's copy. By the way, I was such a goody two shoes that when my friend brought over the game to play, I went up to my parents and asked if I could actually play it because it was rated M. Hey, they said yes. I was 16.
You asked at 16, Mo.
I didn't want my parents coming down and yelling at me if they saw what was going.
No. As much sprint time as we can.
Yeah, notice when you're not around enemies, the endurance doesn't go down,
Yes.
which is nice.
We fast, boy. We fast, boy.
Here it comes. What's that?
The guy we gotta kill.
I thought you said there wasn't a. This isn't a boss. This is just some guy we have to kill.
Yeah.
Don't use my exalted flesh.
If we die here, we have to get back here again.
Fine.
This doesn't give me a checkpoint here, like at least the boss will give me a statue. Oh.
He's not even that hard. Never mind.
He uses the talisman.
He's not that hard. I mean, if I was playing a different character, he wouldn't be that hard. What? Magic's overpowered. We both know this.
Yeah, I run around one-shotting bosses.
You do?
Yes!
With what magic?
What's it called? Azure's Comet.
Heh.
I use the Flask Wondrous Physic. I give it a Cerulean Tear and something else. I cast Azure Magicus, which gives me a 25% buff. I use Azure's Crystal Staff, which gives it another buff and a boosted cast speed. And then the Cerulean Tear and the other thing will give you another buff and make it to where spells don't cost FP for 10 seconds. So you can just sit there and go, I command you to die.
Huh.
And
by the way, why is like the best 2 early game spells that I've found so far just like the ones they give you as an astrologer? Like I keep trying different spells and they all suck in comparison to Pebble and Arc.
Well, the gravity spell that we picked up is actually really good.
Well, yeah, that one, but that's in Kalen, which is not early game. Like it is if you can get there, but like that's still a pretty high level area.
We're killing you. Enough of you.
But yeah, like what was it? Yeah, Pebble and Arc are just like super good.
Yeah, Glintstone Comet Shard. Like you actually have to go to the areas where the good spells are. You just have to go and get them. They're not like placed in front of you.
Well, I figured the spell that cost 3,000 from Sorcerer, whatever her name is, would be good, but it was terrible.
I'm putting Bloody Slash back on real quick at the Grace.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. We meant to put that back on anyway.
Yeah, because if I could use that to stagger him. If I can stagger lock him, then he won't be that big a deal.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Bloody Slash. Like I feel like it
scales with Arcane.
No, I understand that. What I mean is its range is kind of wanting.
I mean, yeah, but it also builds bleed.
It does on its own?
Yeah. Bloody Slash and Force Bleed.
See, I wasn't sure about that because it doesn't say that. Oh yeah, look, it's 60 instead of...
Yeah.
I never noticed that. Weird.
And I'll go up with your Arcane.
Yeah, so it'll be good for this character, but I'm definitely not using it on any of my other characters.
Blue's just good in general though, so it's like until you have something better, it's not bad at the beginning.
Yeah, but I just used the Uchi Katana.
Yeah, and it's like an action where you can take all the way to the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
If so desired.
By the way, do you actually know what happens to the guy who asked you to go and kill the bloody guy? Because, like, he doesn't take back his fort. He's not there after you defeat everything there.
Which guy?
I don't know. He's on top of a broken ruin above some enemies. He's just like, hey, help. And he's like, I was the master of I was a royalty. I was,
I would just assume that he died.
I don't know. He gives you a really shitty dagger.
Bitch. The one time it decides to come down is when I'm occupied with these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go and talk to him after you defeat the Blood Knight for the Blood Slash, he'll give you a really shitty dagger, and then I don't know. Does he still stand there? I actually haven't checked since then, but I figured he'd just go back to his fort, but I went all around that fort.
A lot of the NPCs have quest lines that you can do. So let's the sorcery teacher's quest line's interesting. And then there's the quest line for Ronnie the Witch, which she's that blue character that gave you the spirit belt. Her quest line and Stellan's quest line are the only ones that I've really found interesting so far.
Oh, there's a
Dink.
I'm looking into the character D. I think his quest line might be interesting.
Which who is D?
He's the one who's like, oh, don't go and fight the dead creatures. And then when you kill one of the dead creatures and get their whatever, he's the one who shows you that portal, makes that red mark on the map.
I'm so bad with names. I can't remember.
He's the guy with the gold mask?
Is he the guy at the very beginning of the game?
No. That's a different guy who has something, who thinks something's wrong with the two fingers.
Are you kidding me?
I've gotten a little down in that guy's quest line on a. He was the one who told me that about that. Hey, you can go into the two fingers chamber now, and I'm just like, I can, like, cause you never mentioned it. Man, those things are creepy.
Yeah. I almost just think that that Miyazaki just found them funny to make them like your like faith thing. Like they're like, oh, the two fingers guide you to the Eldin ring, and it's just like their fingers just sticking out of the ground. I feel like he just got a kick out of that. It seems like a very Miyazaki thing to do.
They're gods, air quotes. Yeah, there's your joke right there. The two fingers are just the air quotes around gods.
Think.
Are we sure there's like not an easier one we could get?
This one also built boost dragon incantations.
No, I get that.
And not if you want to scale with our game.
Wait, would the two fingers just work?
What?
The item, the two fingers. Or would any staff work to cast it?
No. Usually the other ones have like a more towards space requirements per seal.
Yeah, but I feel like we just built our Confessor wrong.
Probably.
Like, I can work with the 24 Faith. We just need to go and, buy some actual spells from that Faith guy in the Round Table hold. Because, actual heal and Fireball are a lot better from what I've been. From what I've been seeing with my... Yeah, the range is something to be.
Why does that track?
I don't know. Why is the range on Bloody Slash so shite? Like, seriously. It barely goes 2 feet in front of your character. Like, we saw that video where this guy's like, this is like one of the best Ashes of War in the game, and I use it. I'm like, how? It barely goes anywhere.
He doesn't use it for its range. That's why. He uses it for its bleed.
Like, yeah, like if you just have it equipped onto it, yeah, it's a great Ash of War, but its actual like abilities is terrible.
It's not terrible. It's just it's okay.
I don't know. I've been using the Sacred Slash on Link, and I'm loving its range. I love it. It's so nice just to have that range.
Oh, have you tried out the Moonveil Katana with its
Okay, I have a bone to pick with you about that.
Why?
You told me I could totally go and get the Moonveil Katana, and did not tell me there's a giant freaking wyvern on the other end of that dungeon.
What?
That thing is like impossible to kill early game.
I killed it early game.
How? I was using my summon and my best character.
Get Rex Scrub?
Like, there's just no room in that area to attack it from. Like, you just always backed into a corner. I mean, maybe I'd do better with a slashing character rather than my magic-based character against that boss, but oh my gosh.
I beat that boss by casting magic.
What magic were you using? All I have is Pebble and Arc.
Well, you don't have the S scaling catalyst, and then the best grab in like the best early game spell being Rock Sling.
You're not gonna make it.
Why did it stop? It's like it picks and chooses when it wants to come down.
It really does. It's completely random. So you're saying if I went and grabbed that staff, I could probably beat it?
And upgrade your summon.
I don't even know how to do that.
You know the girl that you talked to that ends up sitting across from the blacksmith? Have you even progressed their dialogue?
There's a girl across from the blacksmith?
There should be one.
Maybe I didn't talk to her in my later.
Even if you don't talk to her, she should still end up at the round table.
Sure, I've talked to everyone in the round table.
Yeah, but you have to, like, they get more dialogue later on, and like, he realizes that she has a gift for spirit tuning, and then like tells her about it, and then she starts doing spirit tuning, which is upgrading your spirits. Because I have the same spirit as you, but mine's +10, and he literally just puts in so much work.
Yeah, I heard. I know you told me about that, but I'm just like, you can upgrade. I just figured it was a later game thing.
No, I had it +10 and a +10 weapon, but like, I think by the time I fought the second major boss.
I mean, yeah, that's not too hard. Like, there's plenty of places to go and grab smithing stones from.
Yeah, but getting a +10 smithing stone is a little trickier. Because I was using somber smithing stones.
Yeah, I feel like a good few amount of those.
So like plus 10 on a somber smithing weapon is max.
What weapon were you using?
Moonveil. Peace.
Like, I'm sure Moonveil is great. I don't know. Like I said, just to keep...
Have you even seen what it does?
No, I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, it's so broken. Okay, so now
You almost had him.
Grrrr!
How long have we been on this episode? Oh, look, we still have 10 minutes left.
This entire episode is just us in this tunnel.
Yeah! Welcome to Elden Ring, everyone.
I never have this problem in any of the characters that I build. So I'm gonna have to play your builds.
Hey, my builds are not bad.
They're okay. They're just kind of awkward. It's like, I get what you're going for long term, but the way you structure them early on is awkward.
Look, dude, it works for me. It doesn't work for you. What can I say? We have different play styles.
No. Because like, if you were to come, you need to come over and check out my characters, and then you'd be like, holy crap. I should be doing this stuff.
You say that, but dude, people have different preferences in characters design. Like you said, your Dex build is more of a,
Spell sword.
yeah, spell sword, whereas mine's just pure spellcaster. We have different builds.
Oh no, I do pure spellcasters too. It's just when I do a pure spellcaster, I would use the Dark Moon Greatsword. Basically, because that basically has a spell built into it, and it's fucking great, and it can buff itself.
Yeah, but some of the weapons you use I don't like because of the way they swing.
You like the Uchi Katana?
I'm tolerating the Uchi Katana at this point. There are definitely weapons I like a lot more. Why'd you do that?
I didn't think it would do that. I was trying to get it to go back down. It was dumb.
Yeah, it was. You have no right to make fun of me anymore.
Oh, I totally do.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, like I've been doing stuff with the rapier on Zelda, and I love that weapon. I love how it works.
Most of the rapiers just don't do enough damage for me. It's not that I don't like them, it's that they just don't do enough damage. And in a lot of situations you get set up where you have to fight a ton of enemies. So like the rapier just isn't good enough. And I like trying to keep it a minimum of 2 things per like right hand, left hand.
I don't know. My build with Link is going with some archery as well. I've got the longbow on him.
Those aren't bad. Just whenever I mix Dex with intelligence, I just don't feel like I have a need for it.
Well, he's a Dex Faith, so.
Not either. Usually you can just get away with using something like Lightning Spear. I don't have Lightning Spears in this game. I haven't messed around with Faith yet, that much.
Well, Link will only be dabbling in Faith. I doubt I'll go above like 25 Faith, even when he's fully leveled up. He's mostly a strength Dex.
Stop that!
It's coming down.
Yeah, I know that. Because he kept, like, ghost vanishing on me, so I couldn't hit him, and it was getting aggravating. And I knew he was just going to backstab me the moment I tried to run up there. It was annoying, because I was trying to prevent it from coming all the way down. I'd rather just go the big straight shot run.
Yeah.
It's a lot less likely now.
I love the runes. I know I reacted way too late, but I'm getting tired too. I wonder which sacred tier I'm missing on this guy. Because I know on my other characters I have +4. Though I'm not sure if that's always the same sacred tier. If only you could lure him out here to get killed by this. Is that what you're planning on doing? Jump! Just a little bit too slow, man. I heard it coming.
I heard it too, but I was stuck because he had just hit me, so I couldn't move. Although there's a good chance that he just stays dead and that thing's just sitting there for me to grab it.
Yeah, because he's a major enemy.
Which means I can just run up there and grab it now and be done. And then I can make my way down to the bottom area.
Oh yeah, you do want to try and fight that boss, don't you? I mean, I guess. We do need a few more levels in Faith. I'm like under 10 on this build, because I didn't know that if you go into Arcane, you'd also have to go into Faith. And even more so into Faith than into Arcane.
Well, you don't have to, but in which case, if you don't, that means that you're going to pretty much just be using it for, like, your weapons.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Of course not.
At least we have Big Boy. We can summon my summon in this, right?
Yeah. And there's a statue there, so it's like I wanted to run through this like 50,000 times just to get to it every time.
Like, how tough is the boss? Would I just be able to take him?
You can try. Come on.
By the way, I do have the crossbow for this character if we ever need it.
I'm just gonna make me keep pulling it out right now. There we go. Peace.
The bandit also does start with the short bow, though I didn't like it too much. It had way too short of a range. Uh-oh, doesn't look like he stayed dead.
Nope, guess not. Oh well.
I guess you have to pick up the item for him to stay dead. Just lure him out. Why'd you go to that one?
Because if I'd went in that one, he would have just went in there too. And he dodged it.
How did he dodge it?
He just did the ghost vanish.
Ugh. All you gotta do is aggro him and then run out. Don't try doing anything else. That thing is an insta death no matter how much damage you've already done to him.
Well, I was gonna just try and fight him if I could, because I didn't feel like dealing with the chariot again. Because like trying to get the timing right's annoying. If I get stuck in that cubby with him and the chariot's like right there, I can't like run out. I'm trapped.
Yeah, this is one of those things. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It only matters the one time you succeed. So yeah, no, just freaking lure him out. Hey, we only have like 3 minutes left in the episode.
Oh wait, you've got this.
Yes.
Should use this. They may have nerfed it, but like, it's still good.
Yeah, you didn't think I'd go and grab that thing? I've grabbed that in every single one of my characters.
Isn't it so good?
I don't know. I barely used it. This is so I went and grabbed it, and then I walked over to the where we left off on the other character, and I stopped this playthrough. And this is the only guy who's actually got a good build to use it. I think Link can use it, but Link did not do much after I got it, so like I got it late last night with him. So no, I have not done anything with it. Zelda does not have enough dexterity for it, and like I said, I just got it with Link.
See, they nerfed this to a certain extent, but it still has a really good hash war.
Yeah, that stomp.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Really nerfed into oblivion. Never mind, I guess it's not as good as it used to be.
Then switch to the dagger then. Nice.
That wasn't even intentional! That was an accident! I feel like that just makes it even funnier.
It was. That was hilarious.
Boop.
Yeah, we don't even have enough faith to use it though. You're not gonna make it. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Like, did that used to do like a whole bunch more damage?
Oh, it would have killed him in like one shot.
What the heck? From software.
This is how someone. This weapon is like how we got how speedrunners got the first hour run and the first half hour run. This is how. This weapon right here.
Yeah, but those don't count anymore because of the update.
I mean, they still count. They're still recorded.
Speedrunners will tend to. Well, it will be in a separate category, is what I should say.
Yeah. Statue Mariaka. Yes, access now. Yeah, you need 10 faith to use this thing.
Yeah.
You only have 8. So you might get the faith. If the talisman that I'm thinking of is at this boss, you'll get that faith here in a minute. Left.
How have you not gotten hit yet? Like, you're not even dodging. Are you?
I have been, actually. I've just been, instead of actually trying to dodge the attack, I've been using the invincibility frames.
Oh, you just... Okay, I couldn't see it because it was just like you threw the tail. Whoa! I don't know. I'm still not sure if you'll actually be able to beat it. By the way, this episode should be ending. Oops. How much time? How much time do we have left? Oh, yeah, look, it's only been 2 minutes after. We'll wait until you either die or beat it. Man, bleed is so good. Oh, there goes my little boy. His movements are so wild. It would take me ages to learn how to fight this guy.
Oh, there's more of them. By the way, I never expected to get this on the first try.
Yeah?
I fully expected to die here because I only had 2 heals. I 100% expected to die here. Hi, guys!
Did you just use a gesture?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hang on before you grab anything. I think that's the end of this episode.
I don't think there's anything else down here. That was just it. You got a golden seed. And a bunch of souls. Runes. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pointing out.
See you guys in the next episode!